Happy holidays, everyone, from 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some mid-season NBA action. Kevin Harlan with you, joined by Doris Bird, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge reporting courtside. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Nicholas Claxton out there with Simmons. Then there's Cam Johnson. And it's Wall, and it's Walker in at the 2 spot. And for Houston, the wings, Green and Brooks. The pairing up front, Smith and Şengün. And it's Van Vliet in at the 1 spot. These may not be the teams, Doris, we see in the conference finals this year, but we can expect, I think, them to be a threat for years to come.
Kevin, we say they're not going to advance to the conference finals simply because of the lack of experience. Talent is not an issue. We are looking at what is likely the next generation carrying the sport forward. And boy, we are excited to see them.
Now here's Simmons, following the miss by Jabari Smith. No good from Simmons. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Rockets. Free throw line jump shot, and there's Green on the assist from Van Vliet.
Well, you love the unselfishness of Fred Van Vliet. This guy is so good recognizing when his teammates are open.
Ball passes to Simmons. And here's Walker outside. Can't hit that one. Nice D from Brooks. Smith against Simmons. Out to Brooks. Three-pointer. It's good from long range.
He doesn't take a lot of time to make up his mind. Brooks always thinking ahead, and he's in position before the pass is made.
And you know, Doris, Brooklyn's gone through a pretty tumultuous few seasons.
You know, Kevin, there have been some circumstances that were unpredictable contributing to what you're talking about. And now, as a consequence, a lot of turnover on the roster and on the coaching staff. Listen, it's never easy to make the kind of transition they've had to make.
Here's Simmons, following the score by Houston. And Simmons slams it in.
So impressive is the athleticism of Ben Simmons.
And here is Green. And you know the points will always be there for him. He's averaging just a shade under 20 points a game right now. It's deflected. And here's Johnson outside. It's rebounded by Houston. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Rebound by John Wall. Brooklyn's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And Simmons kicks to Walker. Back to Simmons. Back falls. Nice feed that time from Walker.
Assist from
6 points for Ben Simmons. Rockets have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Green with the ball. Now guarded by Simmons. Shots good by Green.
Oh, nice mid-range. Jalen Green, I didn't know guys born in 2002 knew about that area of the floor.
Now here's Wall. He had 25 points last game. Here's Claxton. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. Greg, remember back when the 22-23 season started, the Rockets were among the youngest teams in the NBA.
And it's hard to win in this league with youth and inexperience. Houston's front office aggressively adding quality vets like Fred Van Vliet in hopes of stabilizing that roster.
Houston with a big group substitution here. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Şengün. Whitmore comes in for Smith. Tari Eason's checked in for Brooks. It's Thompson in for Jalen Green. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Sharp's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Keita Bates-Diop comes in for Simmons. Buddy Hield, he's checked in for Walker. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for John Wall. Hield can't hit.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Thompson fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And Thompson letting his athleticism take over there as he was sparse.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
Whitmore with it, outguarded by Hield. The pass to Easton. .124 left in the first quarter. Pass to Whitmore. Just 5 on the clock. And again, the Rockets good for 2.
An old school shot from Whitmore. There is still some value in that mid-range.
Van Vliet against Schroeder. Hield from outside. Connects from three-point range.
Yeah, there's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
To the middle. Here's Thompson. Banked in off the glass.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
In the corner, it's Hield. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Hield's got 6.
Any opportunity from 3 is what Buddy Hield is looking for. Great delivery there.
Here's Thompson. Up again. It's good on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Hield against Thompson. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable, it creates that much of an advantage for the offense. You have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Tate, he's checked in for Whitmore. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Keita Bates-Diop. Schroeder finds Hield. Over Thompson. And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. Rockets lead by 5. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, for the Rockets, what jumps out to you from a numbers standpoint?
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
The pairing up front, Smith and Şengün. Jalen Green is out there with Dillon Brooks. And it's Tate in at the 3 slot. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets. Now here's Hield, following the miss by Dillon Brooks. 3-pointer. Hield can't hit.
He has that confidence rolling, hitting 2 threes in the first, but he hasn't had one since.
Green, the pass to Şengün. It's blocked, and they recover it. The second chance effort. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Şengün's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the Rockets. Outside, Wall to the paint. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Coming off the screen, head is always up. John Wall surveys the floor.
Rockets leading by 5. And here's Green outside. Down it goes. His third basket. He's now 3 for 4. And often players want to discuss calls with the officials, but Greg, what was your approach with those conversations with referees?
Well, it depended on the conversation. But at the end of the day, you realize they've got a job to do just like you do. And you try to keep it as respectful as possible and yet still be able to get your point across.
So it's the Rockets now, following the bucket by the Nets. Green with the ball. He had 15 points last outing. All with it. Now Green defending. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
John Wall, of course, the #1 pick back in 2010. Game is largely predicated on speed, the ability to get downhill, but boy, he has added strength to that incredibly long frame. He has been a force to be reckoned with.
The Rockets making a switch here. Whitmore's checked in. Simmons checked in for Brooklyn. He hits the second from the line. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. Leading by 5. And after this one, they're home against Minnesota. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall.
First team foul.
That's foul number 2 for him. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Brooks.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
Here's Simmons. Lays it up off the glass. Simmons got 8.
So this guy has made giant strides in his playmaking. Nice setup by Buddy Hield right there.
Green inside the three-point line. Rebound, Brooklyn.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Hield dishes to Simmons. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone.
Ben Simmons, what a dribble drive. How about the handle? Woo!
Houston in the lead. Now a timeout called by Houston.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, this is why you hate to lose momentum. It can be hard to get it back.
Fans, make some noise for your Rockets USA.
For the Rockets, Tari Eason's checked in for Şengün. Thompson comes in for Dylan Brooks. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Green. Then for the Nets, Sharps checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Johnson comes in for Hield. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Lonnie Walker.
Well, you just respect Fred VanVleet's willingness to sacrifice his body for the play. Drives right into it.
They don't make many guards, do they, Doris? As fiery as Fred VanVleet.
They don't, Kevin. He has had to scrap and claw and earn every piece of real estate in the NBA. At 6'1", he's undersized. But what we know unequivocally, he can command an offense, and he's a big-time shot maker when it counts. And guess what? He's going to dig it out defensively, too. You have to admire Fred VanVleet.
Steven Adams, he's checked in for the Rockets.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Simmons draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
First personal foul.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
Guys, if Ben Simmons can start to make these free throws, I think it opens up a world of opportunity. You don't have to duck the basketball late in game, and if you make a 15-foot jump shot, now you're a real threat.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are...
Oh, please. Now, there's your dunk contest champion back in 2014. Wall puts a little extra on that one.
And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And Thompson slams it home.
Rocketing off the deck. Thompson showing that youthful exuberance.
Here's Johnson. Nets passing it around. Simmons inside. He's covered by Eason. The rebound by Steven Adams. Houston leading by 3. It's stolen by Schroeder. Johnson kicks it over to Schroeder. That's in, coming off an assist from Johnson. Schroeder's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. VanVleet looking around. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Ben Simmons.
Well, Fred VanVleet is such a crafty basketball player. At that size, you'd have to be. Nice job drawing the contact there.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here. Free throw good, VanVleet. And so Van Vliet nails both of them.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Back to Simmons. Count that as his 7th field goal, 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
That's a big-time finish by Ben Simmons. With that frame, sometimes he makes that look easy.
Wall with a block. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And it's Simmons. That time on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 4 assists in the game. All against Van Vliet. There's 10 seconds left in the first half. Another miss by Houston. Wall, that's a 2-pointer. Oh, he nails it just in time.
One eye on the rim, one on the clock. What a play.
Coaches talk about ending quarters. Well, you cannot do it better than that.
And so it's Ben Simmons making highlights for the Nets. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We come back right after this.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It is a good game we have here after one half of play. Everybody, welcome back for our halftime show. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny Smith. Ben Simmons putting in some incredible work. He had 16 points and 2 rebounds. And last game, he could never really get going. Maybe that lit a fire under him tonight. And from what we saw so far from the Nets, Kenny, what's your takeaway?
It's always a positive sign to see a system like this. They're moving the rock with ease and keeping each other happy. It's a brand of unselfish basketball that's fun to watch and play.
Shaq, how'd you think the Rockets were playing?
Well, their bench production has been a major factor. Guys have been ready to go when their number is called. And it makes the second half go a lot easier on your main guys when you can spread the minutes around in the first half.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You look at Ben Simmons in this game, he's been everywhere.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
So with Wall on the bench, this is the group that Jacque Vaughn has right now. Ben Simmons is out there with Nicholas Claxton. Then there's Dennis Schroeder. Then it's Lonnie Walker. And it's Johnson in at the 3. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Thompson twins, Amen and Ausar, became the first set of twins to become first-round draft picks this summer. Amen said making the NBA has been our whole dream since the 3rd grade. Ausar added, I always have someone there to push me, to keep it 100 with me. We're never too high or too low, and we're always just there for each other and want one another to succeed. Kevin?
Oh, man, that's tremendous. David, thanks. Walker the pass to Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Now you see the size of Ben Simmons on a roll situation, so effective at 6'10".
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Walker against Green. Van Vliet outside. Pass to Brooks from deep. Here's Smith. Passes it to Şengün. Misses the layup.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Johnson from outside. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 6 assists in the game. Outside, Green. Smith finds Van Vliet. Now, here's Şengün. He's guarded closely. Van Vliet wide open. Cans the shot from the wing. Van Vliet's got 6 points.
Well, you're really impressed with the growth of Fred Van Vliet as a scorer. This guy's so coachable, so willing to take what the defense gives him, knocks down the jump shot.
Schroeder passes to Simmons. Another shot, and it's good on the way in. Simmons got the lead up to 9 now for the Nets.
This is a real specialty of Ben Simmons, the ability to go after it on the glass.
And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball here.
Houston ball.
Tate, he's checked in for Fred Van Vliet. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Brooklyn. Hield comes in for Johnson. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Brooks misses.
This guy just can't find his rhythm, and you look up at the scoreboard, they absolutely need his productivity.
Lets it go. The offensive rebound. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And now an 11-point Brooklyn lead.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Green up on top. He's guarded by Schroeder. Another miss by Houston.
And pulled out all the stops to fight his way inside, but the D just
2 minutes
was
remaining.
not giving in.
2 minutes.
And the pass to Claxton. And here's Walker outside. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got his 6th rebound on the night. Sinks that one from the post.
And despite the contact, Smith still getting his.
Nets leading by 9. Nets passing it around. Hield against Tate. Walker the pass to Hield. Fires from 14. It's rebounded by Houston. Şengün's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Doris amongst the best we've ever seen from the Bahamas, Buddy Hield.
Really think about it, Kevin. Buddy Hield, DeAndre Ayton, Kai Jones. We're seeing a few very successful men. And let's not forget about Jonquel Jones, MVP in the WNBA. She grew up training with Hield in the Bahamas.
Tate the pass to Brooks. They kick it out to Green. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Well, after hitting 1 triple in the first half, it's been all radio silence since. Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
And that one's good. Green.
Oh, the corner isn't always Green's spot, but we know he's got the skill to hit from there.
Pass to Finney-Smith. 3-pointer, Hield. Sinks the triple. Hield's got 9 points.
Just 1 for 5 this quarter. You know he wants to help his team, but not sure if shooting is the way to do it.
Smith in the post. Claxton covering. The foul on Jae'Sean Tate.
Personal foul.
That's his first foul.
Substitution on the court.
Here is Wall. He's got 5, stolen by Brooks. Here's Thompson. The teardrop falls in. 8 points for him.
We see this night in and night out. Thompson uses his size and elevation to make tough shots in the paint.
Hield with the bucket. And so it's Brooklyn headed to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. Here's Van Vliet. They've got Whitmore. Thompson is out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Tari Eason. And it's Adams. And it's so that's who's on the floor for the Rockets.
Oh, man. When Cam Whitmore throws it down, you feel bad for the rim. All the officials are all over that one.
All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Nets.
They've shown no let-up. Penetration, knife it inside. The defense has to tighten it up if they want to slow this team down.
I think another thing that's striking here tonight, the ball movement is incredible. Again and again, they're making smart passes to ready shooters.
VanVleet on the wing, guarded by Simmons. Here's Adams at the elbow. Whitmore overhealed. And Whitmore with the basket on the assist by Adams. And it's 6 points for Cam Whitmore. Outside, Wall. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. And it's Houston on the break. Here's Whitmore. And another three for Houston.
And those are the kinds of shots that give rookies like Whitmore so much confidence.
Ball passes to Johnson. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
And how about the payback there, guys? You do you, I do me.
Oh, you love to see the competitive fire. A little bit of pride at stake.
Now a timeout called by Houston. Ben Simmons really making a difference here.
Yeah, he is on a major role today. This timeout was desperately needed. They've got to come up with a new game plan designed to shut him down.
So for the Rockets, Şengün's checked in for Steven Adams, and it's Jabari Smith in for Whitmore. The Nets also changing it up. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Sharp, and Walker's subbed in for Heel. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Hey guys, well, the Rockets coach had some words for his team during the timeout. He told his players, I need you to play smarter out there. You're in a rush right now, and that's why we're behind. Slow things down, run our plays. We'll see if that tempo shifts at all. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Johnson for three. And it's VanVleet with the rebound.
Well, this has not been his finest hour, but give your teammates some credit for doing the job of stepping in.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
Thompson in the post. Claxton covering. Wall with a block.
John Wall, such a smart, disruptive defender.
Here's Johnson. Shoots over VanVleet. Johnson, good. And it's 8 points for Johnson.
Well, as soon as you recognize a size mismatch, you have to attack.
Thompson outside. Pass to Şengün. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
Right side, Simmons. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. It's trailed by 3. Smith finds Eason. VanVleet outside. And they call an illegal screen here.
And you can tolerate gas like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Dillon Brooks. Chiefs checked in for Houston. Green comes in for Thompson. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Wall, no luck.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
VanVleet kicks to Green. Out to Brooks to tie it up. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
Well, Brooks is always working hard for this team. And here it pays off with a huge basket.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. It's tied at 59. 1:07 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Ben Simmons.
Yeah, and his percentage from the field tonight, just amazing. He hadn't just been gunning. He's been picking his spots, and you need that kind of patience and discipline to shoot as well as he has.
Hields checked in for Brooklyn. .107 left to play in the final quarter. Outside, Wall from downtown. Offensive rebound. Hield outside. Buries the triple.
Timeout.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Now a timeout called by Houston. They're trailing by 3. There's 53 seconds left in the game. Green against Hield. Lets it go with the 3. It's in! And oh, that was an enormous three-pointer.
And such a clutch shooter. I mean, he lives for the big shot. And when he's rolling like this, watch out.
Wall, no luck. Lot is on the line here.
Crowd is so focused.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Here's Simmons. And no good. Trying to use the glass. What an opportunity here.
Yeah, chance to take the lead. This is huge.
Green against Hield. Green taking his time here. Over Hield. Oh, off target. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. We'll be back shortly live from Houston, Texas.
Overtime.
Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this one. And so here is Houston. Thompson and Green are the guard pair. Tari Easton is out there with Alperen Sengun. And it's Brooks in at the small forward position. Passes to Sengun. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. Sengun's got the first basket here in overtime for the Rockets. Hield outside. Fires for 3. Drills it from outside.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
The pass to Brooks. Over Hield. Brooks misses. The Nets with the lead. Schroeder, left side. Simmons.
Wow, Ben Simmons, the kind of bucket that you can build some confidence on.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
Welcome to the floor, your Clutch City Texans.
Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Brooklyn.
Nicholas Claxton.
Great action here if you're just joining us about 1 minute into OT.
2 minutes remaining in overtime. 2 minutes.
Walker against Green, 8 feet away. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Hield can't hit.
Terrific closeout there to challenge the 3.
It may be the hardest thing to do in basketball. Close under control, and he's more than up to the task.
And they pick up 2.
Ben Simmons.
Now it's a 5-point Nets lead.
Ben Simmons, a guy who combines size and skill, and he's percolating.
A little over a minute and a half gone now here in overtime. The shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Another miss by Houston. Here's Simmons driving the lane.
Boy, Ben Simmons decides to put it on the deck. He is a dangerous driver.
For Houston, they've gone 1 of 4 from the field in the overtime period so far. Here's Green. Rejected by Walker. They get it back. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him. Jabari Smith, he's jacked in for Houston.
Lonnie Walker, the 4th. That's their first personal foul. First team foul.
That free throw good from Eason. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. They're up by 4. We've got 1:08 left to play in the first overtime.
Welcome to the floor.
And the Rockets making a change here. Brooks checked in. Simmons against Green. Simmons dishes to Walker. Back to Simmons. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Ben Simmons an opportunity to make a big free throw and feel good about himself.
And the second of 2 is good. That puts them up by 5. And so it's Houston with it. Outside, Green from past the arc. Keeps it alive. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Yeah, and that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? And then Simmons slams it in.
Ben Simmons in the clutch. Man, that has to feel good.
This could be a turning point.
Critical possession right here.
Smith, no luck.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
First personal foul. Second team
Good on
foul.
the first, and that increases their lead to
At the
6.
line for the Nets, Buddy Hield. 2 shots.
Second one is good. Getting both at the line. It's a 7-point game.
Well, it's about the little details. Capitalize at the free throw line, add to your lead.
Timeout called the Rockets. They're down by 7. 27 seconds left in the first overtime. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. It's good from beyond the arc.
And a big moment right there for Smith Jr. How about the poise in the clutch?
Your feet and get down.
And so they foul intentionally.
Second personal foul.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second.
A chance for Hield to improve his team's situation. He seems cool and ready to deliver.
Rockets on offense, trailing by 5. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Green. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Dylan Brooks. First personal foul.
First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6.
For Brooklyn.
And so both free throws are good, and it's a 7-point game. So it's the Rockets now.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
I'll tell you, it's never an easy point in the game, knowing whatever you do, you're still coming away with the L.
Here's Simmons. He can't get that one. So it's the Nets picking up the win. They had to scrape and claw to push it to overtime, but they really came out in the extra period.
What a ride. I mean, I thought it might end in regulation, but you know what? They came through big and did exactly what was necessary once we got into OT.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, buddy. You're coming off the bench now. How have you responded to being in that 6-man role?
Look at this professional, man. You come in and be ready, and Coach call your number, go out there and hoop, man. I've been hooping for a long time. I did my rock from the Bahamas and Pinedale, and that's been my story, man. And I'm just blessed to be out here to play the NBA game. And regardless of what happens, man, I'm thankful to be playing.
Well, you're handling your business well, young man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
Thank you for that, David. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. See you later.